Shazam! Yeah. Cheers. Ferrari. Yeah, this creative camera is really missing. Look how orange it's making that. Can I screw with this live? I don't know. Yeah, I can. See, but not a lot of control. That's as good as that's going to get, I think. Although it does look a little under. Ooh, too much, too much, too much. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Leave it alone. And I already posted the links. There we go. Shazam. There, I'll pull you out from behind the icons there.
Appropriate weather I get for it. Right?
Yeah.
I won't be speaking too loud.
$10 is an amazing deal.
Oh yeah.
I think mine was 20 or 25 sealed, and I was happy, and it was sealed, so I'm very happy. I don't know if I want to crack it open next. That's kind of a unique thing, even outside of Bricks, to have Canadian Tire memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I get another Canada Post truck, I probably won't crack it open either.
Is there what is it? Lego Canada Post or Lego?
There's 3 or 4 sets that were very exclusive to Canada Post. One was the UNICEF giveaway. No, sorry, that's wrong. Not UNICEF, was it? What did it give the 107 for? I can't remember now. Ask me tomorrow and I'll remember. But yeah, they were nice, unique sets.
Cool. And like branded stickers or painted?
They were prints. You had on 2 1x6s, you had the Canada Post with the Canadian flag or whatever.
Nice
printed pieces. Yeah.
How old are those things?
82, 83.
Oh wow! So that was local. That must have been the local Lego.
This was something else. And
is that the story of those ones out of Samsonite? No.
No, I mean, I don't think there's anything unique to them that would make them like classic space. There was a lot, and the trains, the tracks, they came out of Samsonite specifically. There was nothing unique to that set that would have probably warranted it coming out of the Samsonite fab. But I don't know for sure, 100% either way. I mean, because Samsonite had picked up the license to sell it in Canada, and then they actually manufactured a handful of elements here.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I think the Samsonite factory facility, there's still one like in Stratford or somewhere in Ontario. But yeah, I mean, Canada has a good connection to Lego.
That's awesome. Well, at least I got a booklet.
Yeah, that's which is great because with Mega you never know.
People are pretty diligent. It's all babies. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm trying to fix this one camera. Camera 3. Switch off. On. Don't know if this one's gonna give me any.
Well, I'm far away from that. It even had an addendum.
Oh no! Why? What did they do? They swap out parts? Or?
Either bumper different or a sticker sheet.
Oh,
one or the other. So
that's
it's a
okay.
2015 set. It's not that old.
Do this to block this out.
Now
Try and trick the camera into ignoring the lights. There we go.
Sticker sheet.
See, that it makes no sense that I can do that. Look in the lower camera right under you.
Yep.
And it's like,
Well, you got 4 views on you there.
Yeah, and I got most of the lighting figured out now too. That I can get away with that.
Yeah.
I've even got my huge backlight. Oh, look! Just as I say that,
as soon as you took it away, it was just like. Whoo.
So
what is that? Automatic because it didn't pick up your.
Well, what it does is they get out of sync in relation to. Yeah, there we go.
It's adjusting. It's auto. It's like brightness adjustment.
See, that's where a dumber camera can actually be better. But the CMOS sensor is like almost too sensitive. Like they're good cameras, they are, but they cause me no end of pain, and that's mostly because I got that backlight on. I like it because it gives me a lot of extra light. I'm going to turn it off though. It's been more trouble than it's worth. It's too bad too because it was like $30. It gives me 8 lights. I hooked up 4 of them, and having those just makes everything more difficult. Okay, and how about you now? And like I said, the glossiness of this desk does not help.
That one went back to normal. Now it's just that guy.
Yeah, because I fixed that one. I'm trying to trick this one into resetting its sensor. And you can't use software to reset it. That's the funny thing.
It's the detection circuit, right?
And if I bring the light back in, it's usually fine.
That's it.
You know, a very low-tech solution to a high-tech problem.
Cute.
And sometimes it's actually worse just by me not having something for the cameras to look at. And all it's seeing is a huge white reflect. And that's another thing too. Like it's, you know, they got software built into firmware, you know, and there's an algorithm that they're using to detect this and react to that. And if I give it nothing, it just tends to spaz out sometimes. And that's another thing too. You see the shiny bags. I can predictably cause them to spaz out if I have enough shiny bags on the surface that they're looking at. Which is really funny if you think about it. Stickers, but not so many. 8, 10, 11.
That's good.
Yeah. And they're solid, not on clear. So
do they, is it licensed, Ferrari? Yeah, it must be.
Oh, yeah. That's the nice thing with the Speed Champs.
So does it have the gold or the glossy?
So we have here a Ferrari official product with a, you know, hologram, which is funny because they could all be replicated. There isn't a single hologram that can. I came from the 90s when fake holograms were all over the trading cards. You know, it was not that hard. Once you had the tech, everything was open to you.
Yeah, anything Lamborghini or Ferrari is always fully licensed. Always.
Oh, yeah?
They're all over it.
Oh, look. So they give you a QR code. So you can automatically just go with the digital instruction. Let's see. Let me see. Not that I would want to. Oh, Lego Builder app. I'll load it up. Why not? For giggles. Let's see.
Might as well.
Well, I won't use it though. I do not like digital, especially when I've got the book right here. But, how many pieces are in that Canadian Tire set?
486.
486.
Well, minus one because I already figured out I only got 2 figures instead of 3.
Oh, so you're short a figure.
They suck anyway.
Oh yeah, they were not great figures.
These are literally these guys. Look.
Oh, look at that!
A little tiny world builder.
I love the hair.
Yeah,
it's got that thick part down the middle.
Well, you know what's funny is that it actually is removable, so you can latch this onto a Call of Duty
here.
Or how does that look?
I'm gonna put this on which camera here?
There's the
too many cameras. Too many.
Rick, the what's that?
So this is the app. You put your birthday in here.
Oh yeah.
And
what are they doing with it?
I don't know. It's some age thing. We'd like your consent. Blah blah blah.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever.
They want to market the hell out of you.
Oh, they're gonna do it anyway.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we'll get this off. No one wants to see that like that. And which one are we gonna do? Probably this view.
That looks good.
Search for sets. Oh, what is this? 7.6. Now it would have been better if it would have just automatically. Yes. Okay. Oh, it's even 3D'd. Okay, PDF. You know, they're just making it more trouble than it's worth. Yes, okay, click on that. Slow loading on the phone. Yes, I think I got a 6.4-inch phone, but big deal. As long as they have the PDFs on the website. I mean, can you turn sideways? It's not bad. Actually, it's pretty readable.
Oh, Rick, I'm in the.
I mean, if I didn't have an iPad or something, this would be great.
Rick, I'm in the mess of the anti sorted mega disasters.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Like, you know how it was or used to be?
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, but you don't have a lot of pieces, though.
No, it's fine. Most of these are the generic. There are no stickers, though.
Well, it'd kind of be horrible. It's all in clear pieces, right?
They won't have the Canadian Tire logos.
Why? Were they stickered?
Yeah. Little sticker sheet.
Oh, jeez. So you got Mr. Freeze's pickup truck.
You know what, though? The ice truck still is kick-ass for what it is.
Oh, sure.
A see-through truck.
Hey, $10, you got to build a pickup truck.
Yeah, it's...
Like I said, it's Mr. Freeze's pickup truck.
There you go.
Gee, this one's got more pieces than the other build I just did.
I'm just kind of wondering where the heck are the clear pieces. Yeah, they're here. There's the. It's like they put it together but never put it together. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know, with some of the minifigs, like the blind bags, they would have a clear bag inside sometimes, and there would be a challenge like, can you build a figure in the bag without taking the bag apart?
Oh, wow. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, or even the mini builds from the calendar.
Yeah.
Hey, T-Fan. He regrets skipping the ice truck. I didn't know it existed until I caught it at one of those shows.
Right? Yeah. You just got that last year, the year before.
Yeah, like last year at one of the shows out your way. It's like just awesome. It was one of those.
I definitely have a sealed. I have a sealed one of these, so I'm not too worried.
Oh, lucky. Yeah.
So this is just bonus that I found it on a trip. But that is not mega. Is that do you recognize that?
Here, that does not look like Mega.
Is that like Playmobil or Lego?
Playmobil's your world. I couldn't even guess.
Because Lego usually has something on it. Lego, right? That's interesting.
Yeah, 99 times out of 100, there'll be a Lego or Lego Group branding.
But you know what though? Take a look at this. Go zoom in on that.
Okay, let's
Make it
see.
big there.
No. Wow.
So then
That's
cool. Hold on, there's more. So there's the crowbar.
Right.
Then there's the closed. Let's see if I can get it on there. There's that. These run across all themes from the construction ones to COD to Halo. And then there's the pneumatic gun.
Oh, wow. I love it.
There's about to be a better. Here it is, this way. Right?
Yeah.
And then the good old, and this doesn't look right. This one seems like it's from something else. But there is a hammer like this in Mega. But
and Lego has one like that too.
Yeah, but this one is the best one for the
That's
hammer.
Nice.
So there's a little toolkit set that they have. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, T-Fan recognizes them.
Yeah, they're across the themes. I can't see any chats on here. Is it in the comments? There they are.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, he's on the YouTube.
All right, this is going to be a challenge from scratch. Unsorted,
clear pieces. I don't know what your lighting is like, but I tell you, that might drive me crazy.
Oh, here, I'm going to show you. On a great couch, they stand out like a sore thumb. So
okay.
It's not too bad.
You don't find that hard on your back working like that?
Oh, this is the first time in a long time, so this will hurt. Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I've actually lowered this chair as low as I can. I normally like to sit higher, but this allows my elbows to rest, and that's why I got the pull noodle on the edge.
You got the best ergonomics for sitting at a table.
It helps a little, and I don't sit against the back of the chair.
The only problem is your neck. You're gonna hunch over your neck.
Well, I do a lot of this, but I don't find any neck strain. I find I do enough looking up that gives my neck a break. I
know the one thing we don't do is take care of our bodies enough in this world. We just destroy them, doing stuff over and over and over. And then it's like
work on Wednesday was a lot of driving the dock stalker and then a lot of clamping.
Yeah.
And that puts my feet right together, and I don't support my weight straight up because I'm leaning against the machine a little to the right. So my hip and my knee on the right, it's just, it's brutal. I was in a lot of pain yesterday, not so much today.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Let's see who finishes their builds first tonight.
Oh, that ain't fair. I'm the slowest builder around.
I'm gonna be not finishing this tonight. I'm sure of it.
This guy's got 2 faces.
Yeah.
Well, I want to finish this tonight only because I didn't make any extra thumbnails. I figure I can do these in one session, so it's like now I have incentive to make sure I only do it. I don't like when I do the other builds, I'll make up to 6 thumbnails.
Oh yeah.
Part 1, part 2, blah blah blah, just to have them ready. But so there's my guy. Pretty cool looking.
Let's see. I didn't hold on a sec. Oh yeah, he's got the clear visor. Nice. And what tool is that? The screwdriver / wrench? Yeah.
Yeah.
The hexa wrench.
I'll let you stay on screen. I'm not screwing around with Instagram. I'm glad I finally got that working because that really bothered me that I couldn't figure that out.
What was that for?
Well, so I can actually live stream now to Instagram at the same time.
Oh, okay.
But so I'll put the phone, and the problem is if I use the phone, wherever I want to put the phone, especially using the back camera on the phone, which gives me a really good view, I can't see the chat on Instagram. So I want to figure out how can I see the chat on the PC. And I couldn't figure out an easy way to do it. It turns out it's not that hard. They just don't make it easy for you.
Gotcha.
It's kind of a buried function in Instagram.
But like I never knew Instagram had a chat scenario. Just
live stream, yeah. And actually, you could bring 2 or 3 people on. It's kind of weird because it's portrait mode up and down. But yeah, it's not bad. So my first 8 wide Lego Speed Champ.
The instructions have me building the building here, and I'm like, why am I building the building? Might as well. It'll probably go fast.
Yeah.
Storefront. This would be
So
okay.
this is a unique piece they made for the Speed Champs. It's 6
base?
wide base, and then the interior is 5 wide offset.
Let's
so
see the
that-
inside of it. The inside. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's really thick compared to
Yeah.
the
Well,
Mega
compared
vehicles.
to the other ones, like the one I did earlier. Yeah. By the way, that's how I mark my sets. Put a little sticker on the bottom.
Oh, that's yeah.
Because after a while, you're never going to remember.
That would be true. Yeah.
And since I'm actively going to be having the different manufacturers on display together, it's like, okay, well, they're all going to blur into my memory. Someday I'll want to take them apart and want to know what they are.
Mm-hmm. And those are going to stick around in your display for a while, right?
Should. I mean, there's plenty of room for the cars, and the cars, especially these small ones. I mean, they should work out pretty good. Let's see. Even the wheel joint, this is new to me here. 6 wide with a Technic 1x2 piece connecting them, and that looks. I've yet to see that. Yeah, special mold.
Yeah. I always wonder about these licensed products if they're like okayed by a high up at the company that they're from. I always wondered about that.
I mean, a lot of companies
like did you
have
think they
like zero problem with like Lego doing a licensed set. Like, yeah, go for it. You know.
Yeah. Just show us one when you're done, kind of thing.
Yeah. You know, just as long as you don't do anything to tarnish their intellectual property, right?
Yeah, like they don't do enough to themselves.
Ooh, Shazam! Let's get you out from behind you.
Surprise!
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm cold.
Uh-oh.
Why?
There's no heater in this room.
Oh no!
Oh no! Here, I got it. Look at this. I got to change it. Look at this. I got that big logo right there. It's like a sun in front of me. I hold it up. How you get
Hey, I got a Lego car too.
There you go.
That looks like one from a poly bag.
It is.
Is it? Okay, because it looks really small.
Yeah, it's the Aston Martin Valkyrie, but they also make
right.
a polybag one. So
Nice.
yeah, I also just so happen to have I don't know this car.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That's funny.
That looks familiar.
I really like how the back is designed though.
Oh,
I gotta admit, some of the techniques on these cars, I mean, just pure genius. I mean,
Oh, especially how they do the HUD.
Yeah.
Because
is it open at all or any movement on it?
I guess you can move the mirrors.
That's it.
But no, it's a pretty solid car.
I'm glad they didn't put opening doors on all these, because I remember as a kid the little Lego cars all had opening doors, and I know it seemed cool, but for these cars, I think it would
don't feel
mess
like
it
they
up.
need it. They just need to look good, and I feel like that's another thing that's going to hinder the design of it. You know,
because there's only so much you can do at this scale.
I don't know why it's not letting me close the windshield though.
Ooh, I killed the guy. He's dead. There we go.
Whoops. By the way, I've always wanted that ice truck. That was it, a Ford or a Silverado or something?
Probably. I don't think it says it. They didn't license it or anything like that, but for a see-through, and this is the clear plastic.
Yeah,
which is good.
I remember that in stores, but I never picked it up for whatever reason.
Hey, look at
I had never seen it, so when I saw it at the show, look
Rick,
at that.
Wow.
Now, okay, you showed me another photo, and you didn't answer earlier. What's that one with the firefighter or whatever on it?
The firefighter?
You showed me two
Oh.
photos early in the
Oh,
day, and you didn't respond.
I gotta wait for tomorrow for that one, right?
Oh, is
New
that what
brick.
you're gonna do? Oh, is that what you're gonna do? Okay.
It's gonna be new bricks. Why do you want me to
Oh,
show it today?
No, hold off.
Then
Hold
we got
on.
nothing
Okay, I
tomorrow.
wasn't sure. It's
Don't
just,
spoil it.
yeah, don't spoil it.
I won't spoil it. Let me just say this. It was a COVID only release.
Yeah, well, no, I got that from looking at the picture. It's just like, I'm
It was
just
meant-
like, oh, because I hadn't seen that in stores or anything.
Yeah, it was a special Mattel website only.
Oh, there is some nice printed parts on this Ferrari, eh?
You got some printed? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's one. In the windscreen. Where is it? Thank God that's printed.
There you go.
Oh, is it the tool set it comes with?
Nice.
Yeah, this one's the ones from the countdown, but it's pretty much the same one.
From the countdown of the Halo set? Yeah.
Yeah, the Halo, the one with the big silver rocket ship. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
yeah. I love that set.
I'm having the darndest time finding.
I gotta admit, when I saw the Skyline, actually before I saw the Skyline, I was nervous with how it would look because of all those blue prints on the side there. But I think they did pretty well with it.
I didn't look. Was there a good photo of the minifig?
Yeah, a couple of different photos. There were more photos when I shared that. I only shared it from screenshots on my phone from some videos, so it wasn't really the best quality.
Yeah, and I lifted somebody's photos, and I only grabbed like 1 or 2 shots that I gave a crap about.
I like the Nissan Skyline, so.
And that was
It's a somewhat classic car.
That was a movie car, right? The movie car?
Yep. It's Paul Walker's car.
See, there's going to be a lot of outside interest on that set.
Mm-hmm.
That one could disappear quickly.
Especially if it's a single release. It's the only one of that wave. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I keep looking. Is there new Speed Champs? Is there new Speed Champs? And that's the only one they show. It's like, oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I want it.
Because everything else is going to be in, March or April?
Oh, that long? Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Well, did you see the news about Pick a Brick? They're closing shop until January?
That's the same thing every year.
It's the same thing? It's just because of the time, eh?
Well, what they do is because of the Christmas rush and everything, and of course they want their people to have Christmas holidays too, they'll focus only on missing pieces for people.
I'll be right back, guys.
And that's what they do every year.
Yeah, these cars are usually pretty simple, but I like how the back cleans up.
Oh, yeah. I don't actually open many poly bags. In the past, it was only the ones with the minifigs in them. Yeah. And beyond that, I just don't have interest in them because I just find, they're too small. And I'm not the target market, that's for sure.
Same. If I see just a smaller version of the set, usually I don't care. But because I'm trying to get all the Speed Champions since, I want to say 2019, kind of required to get them. Plus, also, I've been pretty happy with collecting the mini cars. I mean, I like Hot Wheels anyway, so.
Well, that's the thing. If it wasn't for Hot Wheels, I wouldn't have probably any interest in this stuff because I've passed on Speed Champ for a long time. And it's like when Mega started doing the Hot Wheels, when I'm paying attention, I know they had them before, but it's like now I'm actually paying attention to it. It's like, oh, these are actually pretty cool. I'm not going to go chase after the old cars. Like Dan showed me all kinds of older ones. I'm not going to chase them. It's not worth it. The builds aren't going to be great. I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah. There's probably 1 or 2 older sets I want, and that's the minis, the 2-pack of the minis, because I feel like that could still work with the scale of everything.
Sure.
And there's a Mercedes AMG that's like a gray one with the yellow trim that looked pretty nice. Oh, and actually, there's another one. It's I think it's the blue Bugatti, if I'm not mistaken. The one that
yeah.
uses the rubber band as the tail lights, that thing looked pretty good. But mainly because I'm into Transformers, and that reminds me of one of the Transformers in that.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, I have messed something up here. Maybe. That's it. There's a whole connecting joint. 2 1x4s, 2 brackets. So, you got any videos coming out? What should I be looking for?
Well, for December on my Told the Doom channel, I'm doing a holiday calendar thing where I'm just opening a gift thing. Like I've got one here. So I'm opening one of these per day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But they're probably mostly going to be Hot Wheels and other stuff. Family members actually try to pick stuff out for that, so I kind of
nice.
don't know what's in it.
So it's actually a surprise for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's why when I was doing the holiday calendars in years past, I don't look at anyone's videos, and I don't look ahead, and I don't even look online at Lego or whatever. I don't want to know. I want to be surprised when I open it up.
If they reveal them in, let's say, September, then I'll look at them because I'll forget by the time December comes around. So
yeah, that's kind of fair. Yeah. No, I actually missed out on the Lego ones. I refused to pay full price for them because I've never paid full price, and every opportunity to get them discounted I've missed. So it's like, oh, this could be the year I don't get them.
Sell out right away.
Yeah. And I swear some of the stores, the guys are in the back sitting on them because it's just like, the local Toys R Us, they had everything but the Star Wars ones going up onto the sale. And then the sale morning, I'm in Toys R Us like an hour after opening. All of them are gone. And the Star Wars one never hit in the shelf. Oh, we sold out of it. You never put it on the shelf, you dirty buggers.
Yeah.
Don't even pretend.
Costco is apparently big for that, but I rarely ever go to Costco. So
yeah, I gave up my membership, so it's like my mom will sit there, and I was at work or something the other day, and I get off at 4:30, 3:30. She sends a message. I know she's already out of the store by the time I get out of work. Like, yeah, thanks, Mom. Well, I mean, she'll go back for me, but it's like I'm not going to make her go back if she's there.
I love those wing pieces upside down so far.
Yeah.
I really honestly thought this car would look a little too random in its design. All the pictures in the box art just didn't really make it look that pleasant.
Really? You think that?
Yeah.
No, the Ferrari set here and the Countach, the Lamborghini. That really brought me to the. Oh no, that's not. That's Koenigsegg. I can't even dig it out right now. But that Countach and this really brought me to the Speed Champs. Like they just look so good.
I've always been into the Countach. I funny enough, when I buy my Transformers, I usually put them in the robot mode behind on my shelf. But I got this. It's a Masterpiece Sideswipe, and it transforms into the exact Lamborghini Countach with the exact right details. Like nothing's been modified or messed with or anything. And it's painted so
Sideswipe
detailed.
was my very first Transformer, and I loved it. With that
I wanna
really
get it too.
the heavy metal legs, I loved it. I guess it had kind of, was it chrome or black, the feet that would come out, the toes?
I think it was chrome.
I think it was chrome. Yeah. I mean, I love that toy so much. If I could buy that back, I would.
The Masterpiece line was preceded by a line called Vinyl Tech, which was real world cars, model cars that were exactly the same as aesthetic. And they had like Grimlock as a Ford Mustang. They had Optimus Prime was a Dodge SRT 10.
What was Shockwave or
Shockwave was Laser Wave was a RX-8, I think, Mazda RX-8 or RX-9.
Yeah, Mazda, yeah.
Right, Mazda. And then the Hound was the Jeep, obviously. It was a 2000s TJ. What was it? Some of the other ones that were in there. The Subaru was The WRX was the first one in the line, smokescreen, and then I'm just trying to like pick off.
There
the
was a
rest.
Scion XB that was skids.
Yep, that was later at the end of the line. Just trying to think.
There was a Corvette.
That was tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Windcharger a Dodge Charger, or was that someone else?
No, the Dodge SRT was Optimus. There was a red version, and then there was like the plastic and alternators line, and then the Binotech was the metal one from Japan.
Oh no, I'm thinking Dodge Viper.
Oh, the Viper. Is the Viper one of them? I can't off the top of my head. I forget because
I think it was Decepticharger, was it not?
I can't remember. But the cool thing is that those cars were like real world model cars that transformed. That was the coolness of that line. And then the masterpiece was, I think, riding alongside with the Optimus Prime one, the big one, MP1, and then it just kind of went from there, right?
Yeah.
And then kept going. I think 55 now, 56. What are they at?
I think they've gone past that now, but yeah. I don't know. What I was saying about the Countach was I wasn't even sure if I wanted to buy a second one or just leave that in alt mode for my collection.
It's definitely worth having two. Definitely, it's so good looking, that car.
I actually want to get. I'm after the G2 Sideswipe. I just like the black and red.
The multicolored one, yeah.
I have for alternators, which is also like Binotech, pretty much goes hand in hand. I have the Dodge Ram Optimus Prime, and I've got the Blue Streak or Silver Streak.
Yeah, Silver Streak too. That's funny.
It's a shame my buddy, he won't come online. He's the Optimus Prime collector. He's pretty much got them all since we were kids, like everything.
He just loves Optimus Prime in all levels, all sorts.
Pretty much exclusively Optimus Prime. He's kept his collection limited to that.
I also love Shockwave, and I can't find that little core class Legacy Shockwave that's out now.
Oh, wow. He's always complaining you can't find any of the Transformers in the local market. He has to import everything he wants.
There's nothing.
Dang.
And everything's so pricey these days. It's like hard to keep up.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I hardly buy from Toys R Us. They're the worst when it comes to that.
They got crap. Their prices are just too expensive right now.
I did get the 4-pack of the Buzzworthy Bumblebee set with the Gold Bug and Ransack. Ransack was the main one I wanted because they don't focus on those Insecticons. But the funny thing is that even though Toys R Us is expensive, it was cheaper to get that than 4 regular deluxes at Walmart.
Wow.
This one's been my favorite for a while. Override.
Well, I want to see this one. Hang on.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
It's because the show that came from is what I started with. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I started getting into Transformers by that point. I technically was into Beast Wars, but back in the day it was called Beasties, and I didn't even know it was tied to Transformers.
Oh, wow.
Until you got to that episode, right?
Yeah.
See, for me, I was watching Transformers and G.I. Joe after school, and then the Transformers movie came out, and then there was that 1 or 2 seasons of the post-movie stuff, Galvatron and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Oh, Headmasters. Headmasters. I thought it was so cool to have a transforming Headmaster.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got out of it, and in the case of Transformers, never went back.
For me, I remember seeing the Beast Wars toys on the shelves, but I never really got into those specific toys. So I missed out on so much. And nowadays, I wish, man, I could go back to those. And then they started reissuing them, and now I have an Optimus Primal and a Megatron in my shelf.
Did you get the
Nice.
Masterpiece ones?
I never got the Masterpiece Beast Wars. I'm not deep into Masterpiece to begin with, so
Okay.
I respect them, but they're usually just super expensive, and they'll usually make a Generations version of that character anyway, so I just wait.
Yeah, they were good for when they came out. They were super detailed, much better than the regular release lines, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Well, I
quality.
wanted the Cheetor and Black Arachnia mainly.
Oh, they're nice. They're really nice. All right. So here's my work so far, Rick.
Hang on. And let's blow it up.
It's the corner of the storefront. So
Okay.
that'll be garage entrance. And then the doors will probably go right here.
And soon you'll be out of colored parts, and then it's all trans clear.
Yeah.
I remember the commercials for those trucks.
They actually had a commercial? Really?
Well, that's what the set's based on is
Forgot about the eliminator battery. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's actually put a real battery in a real engine.
I got a Motor Master jump box thing, big $100 whatever it is, huge heavy thing in the car right now, and I boost, I don't know, every 2 to 3 months I boost a couple of cars at work.
I love how that's designed to get the plaque inside there with the plates.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
I'm slowly, yeah, and they were pre-printed, so that was nice.
Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah. And I'll try and be strategic with the stickers that I am doing. I'll try and make them as good as I can and see if I can line them up.
What I decided to do was put the headlight stickers side to side because they technically are two different halves.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm going to make that attempt to get them really tight.
It's still not perfect. You could definitely see that the shape sort of thins out. It looks a little weird, but you hardly ever notice that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
I love how the Ferrari 512M that they did after this, they decide to, because they have the 1x1 plate with the Ferrari logo on the side, that could get lost in the set.
Right.
If you confuse it with the normal 1x1 plates. So what they did was they just made all of them a 1x1 plate with the Ferrari logo and have it hide within the set whenever they didn't need it. And then when they did need it, it would just be on the piece, so you'd never lose it.
Oh, wow.
So they just gave you extras, basically?
Pretty much. I'll be right back.
Awesome.
It's funny how with some stuff, Lego takes extra care. And then, and then other times they let us down, Well, it's going to be neat to see. They promised us with future UCS sets they were going to give us printed plaques because some of them are huge. They're like 8x16 panels, and to lay out one big paper sticker that big, and if that goes wrong on a $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 set, that'd make you cry.
Oh yeah,
and they probably get enough people calling saying, "Hey, my stickers are not good," or "You sent me bad stickers." When, well. Truth is more than likely you screwed them up, but they're so hard to do.
How is their customer service for stuff like that?
Pretty. Oh, wow.
What you got?
Okay. So this is what he was saying. So I'm going to put this on a big panel.
So they're all the same? Oh, yeah, there you go.
And this is never going to zoom in, but there's a very tiny
Ferrari logo, yeah.
Yeah.
Move back a little bit. Move back. A little bit more. Right there. Oh, you almost have it. Yeah, there it is. The little dancing horse.
Dude.
That's cool.
That's horrible. Because I just picked that up.
So is this what he's talking about? That you can either hide them or show them, right?
Yeah, and
And that's a small edge. Wow.
Oh, dude, are they all over? Let me see.
That's what he said, that they're either you use it or you don't.
Okay, they're not on all of them.
No? Oh,
Nope.
and
Nope.
he was thinking.
But they're, let's see, that's 2 so far. Yeah, they're not on all of them. So I need to figure out where they're supposed to go. I'm going to put them somewhere loose. There we go. Separate.
You know what? Stick them on something so you don't flick them by accident.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Poof.
I'm quickly going to check the instructions and see. Because I definitely don't want to get to the end and go, oh, damn, it looks wrong because it's not. So, yeah, it should go near the mirrors. But that is literally the tiniest little thing. Yeah, you know what? Oh, man. I have to be
How many are
careful.
you supposed to have?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, back of the book. No. What happened to
Hey,
the
Rick, are
daisy?
you guys raining out your way?
I haven't been out since, I don't know what time it was, 2:30. So no idea. I haven't gone near the balcony either. And I can't hear it if it is. I get little notices saying rain's going to start, rain's going to stop. And I have no idea. So where is that mirror build? There we go. Okay, page 72. Okay, so I will just be careful. So they're on, I don't know how many of them, but I found 2, and that's what I need. So I would, you know what, if he hadn't said a thing, I probably would never have noticed.
Probably that's probably why you're like, where the hell the damn piece? And it's buried in the car.
Yeah, it would have been nice if they would have sealed them up or something. But, you know, that's an additional cost right there.
Of course. Lego's all about price cutting, right?
Yeah.
I can only imagine how many pieces they pump out a day.
Oh, you know, well, you know what though? I don't believe they're always manufacturing. You know, they'll do it in batches, sit, because they, you know, they figured out the efficiencies. Run, you know, this part for this many days and stockpile it, and that's why we see some of the weird decision making. Like, why would they give you this part and this color buried in a set? Well, that's what they got a lot.
Because that's what they got, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And at other times you wonder, like, it should have been in another color. Like, it would be so much better. Like Technic pins that are blue when you're doing something that's all red or all something, and then you can see the telltale signs, and it's like.
Well, I still remember the shock I had the first time I saw the was it the Galactic, the Imperial warship one, but like the filler was all multicolored and all kind of like a skeleton. I was like, what the hell kind of building is that? But it would make sense. You don't want like a 100-pound brick essentially.
Yeah.
But
there's that 512M, by the way.
Whoa, look at that thing, Rick.
Oh yeah.
I like
this
that
is one of my favorite Speed Champion sets.
Wow. When's that from? What year?
I believe this came out this year.
Oh.
So is the canopy printed or is that a sticker?
Yeah, that's printed.
Nice.
Oh.
That would have broke my heart if I had to put a sticker on that.
But how the headlights are designed, it's confusing. But they did it, and it looks nice.
The instructions are bad, or
no? It's how it's built. I'm like, how the hell did someone design that? It's just not straightforward, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's easy to manage. It's just, huh. And there's that Countach, by the way. Yay.
Yeah, that is so nice looking.
Oh, that's the white one. Yeah.
I love that they gave you clear back stickers so you can make it in red or blue or yellow.
Ooh, that could be a good idea. Order me another sticker sheet. Although some of these, like the wheel wells, I don't have these parts. Not really. I'll have to order those. But I wouldn't mind building some of these in alternate colors.
Have a little race car track going.
My daughter, she looked at the Vespa build, that big thing. And I told her, that's not the only one they've got. She goes, what? I go, no, actually, that's a second color. It's one of the few times they re-released. And they actually made it in another color. And I don't really understand why. It's like it wasn't a terribly big seller the first time. I'd love to know what made them think, oh, we'll re-release it. And we'll do it in blue instead of tan or whatever the original one was.
So was it a unique color to Vespa? Like a...
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? So it could be something like nostalgic.
Kind of reminds me of them doing the Porsche 911 Turbo when they did that in light green and then they did it in white. Honestly, I like the white more.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. They did do that one, didn't they?
But then again, that's probably because it reminds me of jazz.
See the new movie trailer for it?
Yep.
They finally got.
Wait. What new movie trailer?
They're joining up with the Beast Wars.
Yeah, I saw not a trailer. I saw like a screenshot of something.
Yeah, they actually released the trailer. So
I need to track down the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, it's out there. You can 2 seconds you'll find it. I think it just
Porsche uploaded the trailer.
Did they?
Yeah.
Because they're finally showing off the Jazz vehicle. What was it? The Porsche what?
Jazz was originally a Porsche 934, I think. This one is Mirage.
The Mirage one. Yeah. That's a good one too.
People are upset that he's not an F1 racer anymore. And it's like, well, if you're driving down the street, I think an F1 racer doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's not exactly in disguise, is it? I mean, pretty much
someone
out.
said, well, they could do it if they put it in Optimus Prime's trailer for the entire time. And I'm like, you want a car in a box the entire movie?
Boy, there's an apologist for you.
Oh man,
making excuses.
And who knows? They were probably even contemplating it at some time. At some point,
Yeah.
like, oh, shouldn't we? Yeah, right. Get out of here.
I love that type of Porsche, so I don't mind.
Okay, I am loving the rear end on this so far.
Oh yeah, especially the cheese slopes that go up that way. That looks nice.
That is just.
So what you're saying, Rick, is you're into rear ends there? What's going on?
Oh, dude, I'm all into the booty.
It's just that Sir Mix-a-Lot came to mind.
Booty master.
Sir Mix-a-Lot was like, ding. So baby's got that.
Oh, I got a sticker. Yeah. Oh boy, little Ferrari. There we go.
I love how parts on the front are like half a plate up.
Yeah, that kind of thinking. I mean, definitely some next level designers working. Could you imagine if today's designers could go back to like 1978 and show the Lego designers in 78?
Oh my god.
And they're going to think, what witchcraft is that?
Could you imagine trying to design most of these cars back then?
Oh my goodness. You know, when my classic space, I thought it was something else. And as much as I love to look at, that whole era through rose-colored glasses, none of it compares to what we're building today. Although I gotta admit, when they came up with that new Galaxy Explorer set, that is a thing of beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 8-year-old me. Oh my god! Just to have that one set.
I really love the modern pieces, but I gotta say, there's a charm to some of the big ones back in the days, like the big base plates that
Yeah.
lift up in spots like almost like hills and mountains or whatever, and then the big windscreens that go into a dome shape that's like huge.
Yeah.
Well, the benefit of those parts were it was probably cheaper to produce than a million small pieces to build pretty much the same height for pretty much the same idea.
Yeah. I know a lot of people sit there, oh, Lego makes all these millions of pieces so I can have a higher piece count. They don't think that way. Weight,
So get the
weight,
details.
volume, and material has a much higher concern for them than, oh, we're going to put an extra 50 pieces in there and they'll be happier. No. Their costs are like everyone else's these days. How much material are they using? How much can they get in bulk? What's their bulk rate?
Hey, Rick.
Oh no, smaller pieces to make the finer details. Oh, woe is me.
Yeah. And that's the thing. People don't realize that. Yeah, oh wow, that's just looking so good.
Like even mega constructs are clued into. Well, if we make the pieces out of smaller details, then more people can appreciate that, I guess. Because they used to use a lot of big pieces to get a lot of the details in, and nowadays not so much.
Yeah, I know there used to be a big
do it for the
criticism.
fun.
Oh, Mega looks kiddie. It looks cheap. Well,
Not really. I got
not
the
anymore.
Pelican, and that's
Which
that's
one?
a crazy build.
Which one?
The Pelican Inbound, the latest.
Oh
one.
yeah, the Halo, the newest version, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But even the Call of Duty stuff was really detailed, right? Like, wait till Rick builds that hovercraft. Then you guys are gonna be like, "What the hell?"
I was watching Rick's builds for some of the older Call of Duty sets, and I could not believe, especially the truck and the tanks,
Oh
the
my
details they
god.
were able to put into that.
Yeah.
It was really good.
No, I was so tickled because I built most of those after a lot of my warthogs, and I suffered so
Man.
building the warthogs. And when I started building the Call of Duty stuff, and I kept commenting, this is like building a model. This is like building a model.
It is. Like you made me regret not picking up the Call of Duty sets, honestly. And I'm not into Call of Duty.
Well, dude, I regretted it too because I bought almost all of those sets, short of one or two, after they were
You
gone.
paid the late tax, right?
I paid some late taxes on some of it. Yeah, for sure. There was a few deals, but not many. And fastest credit card won some of those deals.
I have one Call of Duty set, and I just got it because someone didn't want it. That was it. It was one of those shipping containers, and it's got two of those,
right?
Yeah, two like toxic guys or whatever.
Toxic. The hazmat team. You guys,
hazmat.
Little poison vials. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Because it's got the front door right on it, and then it's got the containers on the side.
Yeah, I like the little the vials.
So it's cool. It's funny in the Call of Duty theme, they never actually pointed out somebody to be a bad guy or a good guy. They just, unless you played the game, you would know the personality. So even with the vehicles, you didn't know who was the bad guy or good guy.
Some of them you could kind of tell look like a terrorist, Oh, and as I say terrorist in YouTube chat,
it was already coming up before you even said it. Look at him going nuts.
Now I've got a terrorist popping up.
You got somebody to get you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's fix that.
You got a whole new audience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
guess it's every time.
Yeah, it's nice to get noticed.
Hmm.
Hey, thank you, Hobby Hooligan. Report. Here we're gonna say it is pornography. I don't know if it is. Don't care.
Oh, trees. Triple X in the name. You're not gonna call it that? Yeah. It's not for anything else.
There's a lot of Lego lines I wish I got into back in the day, like Lego City. I wasn't that into. Lego Star Wars I was into for a while, and then just kind of dipped out on that. But I was mostly into Bionicle anyway. So
Hey, I'm
like
a
the
big
bio?
Star Wars fan, but I'll tell you, I'm slowly weaning myself off it, and it'll probably just be the big monster sets because that's enough right there, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
then my X-wings and Tie Fighters, I'm always going to love that. I got Mando, even Mando. Like if season 3 isn't good, they're probably not going to get a lot of money out of me for the Mando sets.
oh, I got the Boba Fett starship, but mostly because I never got that.
You talking about the Firefly or whatever they call it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stupid. Yeah.
the fire slut. What?
Or Boba's ship. The one Lego set just says Boba's ship. That's it.
Fire Slave. I mean,
Yeah.
I wish I could get. I wish it was handy, and I can't pull it down right now, wherever the hell it is. But I would like to get it with both names on the box art.
Does that
And then,
exist?
and then never open it because Euro had one and we had the other. And
What do you mean?
yeah,
They had one and you guys had the other.
the one that says Starship as a Firefly
Oh.
or whatever instead
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Boba Fett Slave One. Yeah, because there is box art out there with it, so it's like,
Oh,
man, I really wish I had both. Not that I give a crap because it's all going in the trash, but that one is to see that kind of thought process. Like, oh, guys, come on, really?
you know what? Some of my favorite polybags that we were talking about earlier are some of the Lego City ones that are just like the popcorn selling guy or the hot dog selling guy. I love those little hot dog cart ones.
There's what's a new one? It's a slushy mobile.
Oh, I would love to
The
go.
food vans that they've been putting out for the last 2 years. It seems like every 6 months they come out with a new food van. You know, the hot dog one, the ice cream truck, and now there's a slushy one. And the scheme of the build looks like a kind of a penguin, and then the guy looks like it's weird. I thought it was a rocket ship on top of the van, but it's not. It's supposed to look like a
It's a
slushy.
popsicle. Man.
Oh yeah, a popsicle or a
Oh,
slushy
the
cup.
popsicle, the star rocket or whatever you call it. What's that one called? The blue, white, and green, or blue, white, and clear, or white, red, blue, something like that.
The rocket popsicle.
Yeah, the 3-colored one, right? Is that the one
Yeah,
you're talking about?
that was one of my favorites, man.
Oh, who didn't love that?
I'll
No,
still eat that.
Sugar water. That's all we needed back in the day.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Another line that I kind of missed that I kind of hope they would come back to at some point because they got the smaller pieces was I don't know if anyone remembers the Lego Racers had the tiny turbos. I thought those were kind of fun.
Tiny
turbos.
Yeah, they were just like little. I've got one of them, but they were the hot rods. This one's pretty cool. I can't remember what it's called though.
Got a feel I'm either short a piece or it's totally invisible to me. So I'm looking. I don't see it.
What piece you looking for?
Little trans smoke. There it is. Son of a gun.
Oh, the 1x2.
Yeah, 1x2 smoked. No, this is a nice build so far. And complicated too. Like studs going everywhere.
I wish I could clean up these prints on the front here though.
Oh. Well, what makes you think you can't?
Because probably have to paint over it or something. I don't know.
Here, hold it up. I want to zoom in on it if I can.
It's disgusting. It's an older toy.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I have a good idea.
Yeah.
Short of getting new labels and cleaning it up.
Well, they're prints.
Oh, the prints even.
Yeah. But I'm fine. Hey,
what's your masking game like? Can you imagine trying to mask that off and apply that thinnest coat of? Well, I mean, hey, if you know anyone who's got a pad printing business, you can supply them with the graphics files. They could print for you.
Oh wow,
That's a lot of
it's
work.
got personality.
Yeah. You know, when I decided I was going to recollect my classic space, it's very buying them in box new is just about impossible and like stupid money. So it's like, okay, I'm going to get them used, and all I wanted was complete. Complete. That's it. That's all I was hoping for. Is it complete? And the guys were saying, well, it's this and that, it's aged and whatever. I go, dude, if I still had my original, I used to take my Lego apart with my teeth. I
Oh,
want it complete. And one particular set, not that it looks horrible, but it looks well loved and well played. And it's like, you know what? That's one of my favorite sets ever. And I bought that used, and it was complete. No swaps were done on it. They were all vintage parts in there, and it looks like it. And I'm totally fine with that. Like it just looked that good. Eesh. And the red.
I don't normally go after the Lego minifigure bags, but I really like this one. He's been my favorite for a while.
wow.
Oh yeah. Have you
Nice.
seen the new series that's coming out?
I've seen some of it, but I haven't really focused too much on it.
Yeah, it should be pretty nice. Oops, I picked it up by the wrong side.
God, this thing sounds old.
That is wicked. Dan's got a bunch of those mega sets where you stick the posts in its back, and
The Legends, the King Arthur. Yeah,
oh my god, those
those
are
are
wicked
fun.
looking.
Yeah. And they're almost at they're like the in between of the Lego old school blocky version that they had, and with the new articulated, because you have the bending knees, you got the bending arms, but they're just not smooth, right?
Yeah.
That's not all right.
Yeah. I remember this. That was also a set that was kind of in between that era.
Whoa. I want to see that one. Let's see. I'm gonna blow that up. Oh, that's crazy looking.
Yeah.
That was part of the Neo shifters that would turn into balls.
Oh,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
I bought one. I bought one 2 weeks ago. Turns out it's everything inside looks sealed, but they took the figure.
Oh.
Weird.
Yeah. I knew there was a chance it was at least opened, but it turns out the interior bags, they're complete. But
They just took the figure.
they took the figure.
Buggers.
Well, which one? Because I've got doubles.
Oh, I don't even
That'd
know
be
where I
cool if
put
you can
them.
complete it. It's the blue box, right, Rick?
Yeah, it's got the blue frame on it, and now why can't I remember where I put that stupid thing?
I don't think I have doubles of any blue ones.
Oh, the figure is orange, but I don't know. I'll find them at some point. I don't know when I'm going to be building them anyway.
Oh, Magnum Rex.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
I do have a double of that.
Oh, well, we'll talk at another time. Awesome.
I have to remember because I do have one where the head's broken though, so I don't know. It's been a while. They're in the closet somewhere, but I have to go look for them.
I just thought, what an oddity, you know. And it's kind of funny considering I don't really have any real Bionicles either. I only have Bionicle parts. I don't think I have a complete Bionicle anywhere.
I'd love to buy some more Bionicle parts. I forgot I completed this castle. Well, not completed, but I built this castle.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the Dragons line, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to be so into dragons.
There's still some good sets from the old school stuff. Hey, Rick, look. Here's your Canadian Tire storefront.
Oh, that looks so cool.
I'll be right back. I have to get my
Pretty clean.
charger.
So there would be a Canadian Tire logo here, the outside of the store name, right? And then the parts and service on this side here. And then you can drive through the garage.
That is wicked.
It's got the ramp and everything. That's kind of cool. You know what? There shouldn't be too hard to find some Canadian Tire stickers. I wouldn't think it'd be that hard. Or even just
Well,
cut
dude,
it.
you only need red, and then you cut it
Yeah.
into a triangle.
Yeah, essentially. Like here's what it would look like. Where is the stickers? Right there.
You get yourself a cricket. Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, the green leaf could be a problem if you're trying to get the leaf in there.
You know what though? It wouldn't be that hard. I would think even just a Canadian Tire logo from a glossy magazine, you could easily do a transfer, right?
Sure,
Something,
sure.
right? It wouldn't be hard to replicate that as a.
See,
see-through.
I don't throw out the leftover sticker sheets from all these builds. I keep them because I've done some, made my own little things where I might need a white line. So I'll take the white backer here and I've made my own little stripes on things and fixed a few oddities. And they come in handy.
Be good if you could use them for something else. Yeah, for sure.
We'll see how good I did here. See if I did this as good as Brian did it later. Try to make all these things line up right to the edge even. Instead of doing it the way they show in the manual.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to see how close I can get it. I mean, I want it to look good. I'm putting this on display, right?
Sure. And that's a nice looking car, too.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, this and the Lamborghini, when I saw them, and they were both out at the same time, it's like, all right, I'm going to get into this. Maybe not in a big way, but at least cherry pick the ones I really want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so gonna put that there.
Oh, cool. This tool wall actually looks kind of cool. All right.
Hey, Hobby Hooligan. I hate putting them on these textured slopes.
One wrong angle. That sticker's gonna be crooked, right?
Yeah. Is this supposed to be the edge? I'm just trying to figure out, are they trying to mimic the window here? I don't know enough about this model car. Yeah, they are trying to mimic the window. There's no, yeah. Oh, that pisses me off. Now I got a decision to make.
You know what pisses me off? They've made Lego for so long. When are they going to announce Lego 2?
Lego 2?
What's that?
Lego 2.
I'm not following.
I'm just making a joke.
Oh, okay. I'm not getting it.
What are you talking about? Lego 2. It's like
Lego 2. Even more Lego-ier than before.
Even more Lego-ier.
So you're probably going like Lego squared. Let's make it more complicated. Right? Rick,
Where they're all going to be Pentagon shaped.
Oh, wow.
So zombie apocalypse wreck.
Yep, this would be your awesome arsenal of let's take down everything. Which, ironically, Call of Duty has a shit ton of zombies in it, so that'd be fun.
Yeah.
That is something I would have wanted to get was Call of Duty zombie stuff.
Yeah, it's so good. Those they have like bluey kind of silvery eyes. All the different parts of like they have hazmat guys, moon guys. They've got office sets, all zombie guys. Nuketown, which was like the one from Indiana Jones where they test the nuclear warheads out in the middle of the desert with the mannequins and stuff. They have one of those. They have a transit farm, which is the zombie farm, where it has like lava and stuff going through it. That's a good set. There's a transit diner, which is like a middle of nowhere little diner set, which comes with a whole bunch of figs. They've been really good. You can still get some decent pricing if you take a look around. A lot of people are just sitting in their closets doing nothing.
I should have grabbed a couple of them when they were in the dollar store.
Oh, that would have been good. Yeah, what area are you in?
West Coast on the island.
Nice.
Vancouver Island.
He won't.
So they would.
Oh, look at that. That's a lot more detail than last time. The last time you asked him, he wouldn't even give you that much info.
Oh yeah, he's getting comfy. How's finding stuff?
312 Burger Street.
All right, those XXX ads have already geolocated everybody in the chat. They've already found you guys all. It's like we know where you are. It didn't delete those, Rick. They're still sitting in the chat thing there.
Oh, really? How many?
They're just the same ones that you had before.
Oh, I thought Hobby was removing them.
Whoa, this is different. Rick, check it out. No center molded piece. They just straight up from bricks. So the truck's going to start off with 2 long pieces.
Oh,
that's the frame of the truck.
Okay.
Interesting. So unlike the other mega cars you've been building with the frame, that piece that comes down in the middle, this one doesn't have any of that. This is going to be interesting.
Hey, Dan, where'd you see that it was still in the chat?
Oh, it's StreamYard?
Oh, no. That'll stay there.
I'll stay there,
on YouTube, it's hidden.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's good.
You're good then. Yeah. Oh, what's
God,
this?
I got so many Halo sets that I don't even know what to do with.
If I was smart, I would leave it because anyone's searching.
Which ones are you thinking
searchable.
getting rid of?
Which ones do I have? I got.
Yeah, what do you want to get rid of, kind of thing?
Oh, I'm not getting rid of them. I'm just like, man, I got a lot.
Hey, you wouldn't by any chance have any spare parts and stuff like junky sets, do you?
Junky sets.
Like specifically a Phantom, the big purple blob.
Oh, you mean like just scrap? Nah.
Yeah.
Everything's. There are certain sets that are missing parts, especially some of the older ones, but most of them are pretty kept together.
You're like me. I got a couple that are just missing a couple pieces here and there from buying them used and stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah. My Phantom's pretty much complete. Actually, I found the missing part from my Phantom recently. So
nice. Yeah, I'm just missing. I think I'm missing 2 of the fins at the back of the actual molded fins, the thin ones that stick out the back end.
Yeah.
So there's 2 plate wings, and then there's the 2 long little triangular.
Hey, Crayon Land Bricks, how you doing? Yep, another one tonight.
This one's going pretty good too. You're halfway through the car.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. It's gonna go.
Thing is, I'm looking at these stickers like even closer. It's like I really want them to look good.
I told you how I got the mammoth, right?
No, what's the story on the mammoth?
There was a stop motion contest probably about 10 years ago now, 9 or 10 years, I guess. But basically, the whole idea was it was made by the SS Motion, which is now the domain, and he was giving away the mammoth, and basically you had to make a stop motion relating to Halo that could involve Christmas, and so I decided to make I decided to make an animation called the 10 Rules of a Halo Christmas, featuring these 2 characters I decided to make up. And long story short, I won, and I got a mammoth out of it.
Oh, wow.
Like a sealed mammoth? Or just like built
a sealed mammoth? box. The box has been opened, but the box is right up there, anyways.
Yeah. Awesome.
And you're
That's awesome.
saying this is a precursor to the domain? So this was a Simon Key.
Yeah, this is when it was the SS Motion because there were 3 people with S in their name.
Okay.
Wow. That's cool.
No, really nice guy.
Where's he out of the States or where?
Well, it depends on what year you're asking. That
Oh my
question.
God! Yeah, he was in
moved
what,
around a
Vietnam
lot.
for a year, wasn't he? I mean,
Was he in like Hong Kong for a while there or something?
He
something like
was.
that.
He's from the UK. He was in Hong Kong for a while. He went to the US and then went to the UK again. And I believe he's in the US currently.
He's back in the US, yeah.
Very well traveled.
Oh, he definitely is. I mean, he's got the travel block series for a reason.
Yeah, they always send him stuff to review and whatnot.
He's doing another Toymation Fest giveaway thing like he did with that mammoth. And
I got 100 subs in one night because of him.
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, he sent he gave me a shout out. We talked for a few minutes on his stream, and all of a sudden, I got rated, and then like 100 subs, like bang, 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 bang. Like it was just
Nice.
a thing of beauty.
He's good when it comes to supporting other people.
Yeah.
But ever since I won that mammoth, I thought, man, do I have to win another giveaway in the future, or should I just contact him and be like, hey, you want me to judge for the next years? And so far, that's what I've been doing.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
I did another stop motion for last year, but instead of entering it as a normal entry, we decided that I would just use that, and he would take that as like an example animation and post that on his channel as well. So
Cool.
I love watching Brick stop motion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm up late at night and I see someone's got something going, there was someone who was creating. Now they were using Lego, but they were constantly creating, and I'd go into their chat, I donate $1 or $2, and just watch him going back and forth 10 frames as he's doing little adjustments with his figure, and I love it. So much work goes into it, though. Mad respect.
I think that animation is probably my favorite animation that I've done.
So let's get some details. To get that smooth figure moving, how much are you actually moving it in your in between frames?
Well, very minor, but it also depends on what you're doing with the movement, because sometimes some animation needs like a fast pace movement. Sometimes it's just slower. So
Like a broad movement between every frame.
mm-hmm. I usually try to go for 30 frames per second, which is a lot for an animation. Usually animations, especially for stop motion, goes for about 24
24. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
maybe even less than that. So
Well, 24 is smooth enough to the human eye. Less than that, I guess, would look pretty stuttery. But I mean, there's an economy involved too. Yeah, unless it's intentional, there's an economy to it. I mean,
how some movies are now doing that.
Yeah, to get that visual effect.
Here you go, Rick. All long plates. And
oh wow!
no frame. It's all plates. Here you can see the bottom. Look at that.
Wow.
I wonder how many figures you can actually put in it if there's any back seats.
We will find out. I will let you know. I think this is gonna go pretty fast. I think I'll be finished before Rick.
There's a really good chance of that.
Oh, you got the Next to the Night shields on. I love those.
Yeah, and printed. Nice. Although that
like
one would have been okay with a
shield.
sticker. Like I would have been okay with that one as a sticker, but that's nice that it's printed.
Yeah, I even like how they were able to get the gap on the corners there, much like the actual car. Even how this piece right in the middle there and how that's placed on is actually pretty clever.
I mean, the way some of these car builds are going, not just the Lego ones, but it's like just overall, like I can keep I could see me keeping these in a cabinet for a long time.
I forgot to mention with the 512M, I think my favorite part of the build is the gaps inside here
Oh, look
because
at
they
that.
use
Oh.
a hinge, which you know the hinge that
The
that moves
top
down.
panel of the hinge?
Yeah, and the top panel is super thin, but it's like a 2x2 piece. Yeah, they use that just to fill in the side, but it doesn't fill up too much space.
Okay.
So even though the hinge is stationary, there's a reason why it's there.
Okay, now we got the length of the car. This is big. This is beefy.
Yep.
It's a shame I have so many 6 wides I still have to build, like with the other companies, but this is nice.
I definitely recommend if you're going to put any of the rims on to use the 5-spoke ones. Those
Really?
are more.
5
Yeah, those are
instead
more
of
typical.
Actually, the 5's on the box, so I'll probably go with the 5.
Yeah, those are more typical for that kind of Ferrari.
For me, it's usually, what does a box look like?
Oh, I usually do the box too, anyways.
Oh, that is so weird. I was wondering what was going to happen with the placement of things like steering wheels. So the steering wheel isn't quite in front of the figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, this is my first 8 wide from Lego. That's okay. Not disappointing, just funny.
Yeah. I believe they try to fix that with later ones, but even the Lamborghini Countach is off center. Which, whatever. I mean, not a big deal for me.
No. No one's ever seeing inside this car once I close that canopy.
Exactly. The only time where that'd be a problem if it was a single seat, then it'd be like, why?
Yeah.
Like the 512M if it was just placed
You made me
slightly.
think of something. Today I watched Tesla's. I'm a big Tesla guy. I love their technology, their vehicles, everything. It's not that it's perfect. I just love where he's going with stuff. And so they finally showed us the production model versions of the trucks, the semis.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The wheels in the center.
Really?
The driver's position was in the center.
Nice.
Because that's really the thing that stood out to me the most.
When you said wheels in the center, I thought of something like the tumbler from Batman.
Yeah. and you can stand right up in the cockpit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of headroom in there. He explained, the 4 motors and how one is really doing most of the work and the others kick in for torque when you need it and this and that. They've just put so many efficiencies in. Like, I hope it's as good as he says it is. I hope it's not smoke and mirrors. I hope someone isn't going to come out with a video and go,
that it's like being towed.
That's all garbage. And
the question is, these are these batteries actually environmentally friendly? Are these things?
Well, no, batteries are batteries, and
so what's the point of wasting all this, resources on trucks that may or may not?
Gotta try stuff.
Exactly.
You gotta give it a shot.
Well, the failure is where the progress comes, right?
Yeah.
One's man's failure.
And the thing is, he's done so much so fast, and that's where I give him credit. Like, he's trying. He's putting his money where his mouth is, and
he's literally Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah. And I don't mind if he takes on stupid vanity projects and the flamethrower and the other things like that. Fine,
The tunnel, you mean the underground tunnels?
Oh God.
Well, hey, I think there should be an underground highway.
Yeah, it's a good idea, except you have to have a Tesla, and should just be, I don't know, for any car.
Or even bury train tracks and give us a high speed rail underground
Mhm.
with a low resistance system. Maglev and air pressure that helps it out. Whatever it takes. We don't need everything above ground.
Exactly. It's going to be to the point where it's going to be like a Futurama underground city of New York.
Well, it's one thing to want it or need it. It's another thing like, oh, it's because of how badly we screwed everything up above ground. It's like we haven't no choice. Going forward, we're all going to live underground and travel underground and
It reminds me of
do everything
this
underground.
this is going to sound really nerdy, but in one of the shows for Transformers, there's a planet where all these big Transformers are just builders, and they build so much that they build on top of the cities that they've already built. So the whole planet is just layers and layers and layers of cities.
Oh wow! And this is in what?
Transformers Cybertron.
Aren't you just describing Star Wars too, where they're just like all the levels?
Well, Coruscant is like just a metal
thing,
planet, basically. Yeah.
Well, it's artificial, right?
Oh, was it artificial to start with? I haven't read the novelization on
the climate. I read somewhere that the climate was artificial because they wanted it to be the same all the time.
Okay.
Right? Which makes sense because they were like all the richy people, right?
Yeah.
Wow, clear plastic shows stress marks so easy.
Yes.
Look at that. It's like this is definitely melting already. It's so funny. This is just. But here, I'll show you the progress so far.
All right, hang on. Look at that, eh? Mr. Freeze's pickup truck.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like an older Mega Block set.
Yeah, with the wheels.
It's just basic bricks and slopes.
Yep, that's what it's doing.
You gotta get yourself a little battery-powered LED kit. It's just begging to get lit up at Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I've got a dollar store brick LED thing that's just flashing red and blue.
Does it really? Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Dollarama or Dollar Tree, but you're right. I saw something.
I think it was Dollar Tree that had.
Dollar Tree. I'll probably need to go back. I hate Dollar Tree, but now that I think about it, I should go back and get it. Because it doesn't have to be good.
Well,
it has to, like,
Walmart
catch fire.
Walmart had some glow brick sets as well.
I bought a set
bunch
of weird glowing bricks from Toys R Us. I forgot, and it's still sitting around. I've never done anything with it.
You're working on the hood.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
I'm hoping that's what this is.
Check this out, Rick.
Hang on. What?
Oh, is that a Warthog seat? Holy crap.
Yep.
Oh, a trans-clear seat.
I want to get that CTF Warthog, the Arctic one. I don't have it, but I'd love to get it and put
you don't
those
have
seats
it.
in it. Yeah.
That would be cool. That was one of my first two that I ever got. Was the
I swear I have multiples of that one. If I got one, I'll definitely send you one. Because that was a cheapy one when it came out. I had a bunch. I think they were clearanced when they came out. Nobody wanted.
Well, yeah. That was the thing. I got both that one and the dual mode. Yeah, I like the dual mode so much. I bought two of them so I could have one each way. So my first three Warthogs, and I bought them both in the same week from Walmart. Both were discounted, and it's like,
nobody wanted them.
And they were so good at the time. I figured, okay, this is what it was currently, and I started collecting some of the old ones. I ended up with like 3 or 4 more within a month, and it's like, okay, now I'm a Warthog collector. Then I started going nuts and trying to grab everything. That's when it started getting a little expensive.
Oh, that reminds me. The new Warthog is apparently going to be a Toys R Us exclusive.
Is it coming? Oh, it's already on the website. No, it's already in the website. Yeah.
It's out of stock right now, but it's on there at least.
At least it's going to come. They'll have. So I'm happy they have
the Flame Hog?
Yeah. I would just hope they brought the figures because they haven't seen figures since 3 years ago since they've carried figures or 4. I think they stopped at like series 10 or 11. I think.
Oh yeah, the Halo Heroes.
The Halo Heroes and any figures, period, right? It just Walmart carried the
I
Marine.
haven't seen mystery packs since Battle for the Ark.
Oh yeah, that's the last one.
No one noticed I made a big mistake. Okay, corrected.
Well, you're the one with the instructions there, buddy. We don't have any of that.
Yeah, but he's built it.
Yeah.
He's not here to quality control your build. Not yet.
Not yet.
The funny thing about
I
the
get enough
dual
of that
mode-
later. That's one thing I don't like about doing the videos later. Like then I show it in even higher def, and then people go, "You know, you did that wrong." It's like,
excuse me, actually.
that is upside down. That sticker is facing the wrong way.
But the dual mode Warthog, I actually wasn't going to buy that until it was on clearance at Walmart for about $20. And the reason why I wasn't was because I thought it was too expensive. It was $40 for a Warthog, and usually they were about $27 back in the day.
Mhm.
Bought that. I don't regret it, and I could have bought for 40 with no complaints
Yeah, I
because it
swear.
was so detailed.
Well,
Yeah.
here's
No, it
you
was
want to
so
hear
nice.
the best clearance price for something good from them? Do you remember the multi 20 versions tank that they sold? It was an anniversary tank that had 20
Yeah.
different builds. It was like $100 or something like that. Nobody bought it. Walmart had it online for $50.
Oh,
50
I didn't
bucks
even know they
clearance.
did.
Yeah. And nobody was picking it up. So Walmart's just like, screw it. We got to get rid of it as they do their annual clearance or quarterly clearance. And I ended up
Three big clearances a year for the Mega
January?
Lego.
August and when else?
Like, well, September-ish. Well, you
September?
said August, so August, September.
August, September. Well, it's whenever they do the what do you call them?
Because
The
we're
credit-
obligated to put stuff on the shelves. It's not like we can hold back. Oh, we still have stuff on the shelf, so we're going to hold this back. We can't.
Mhm.
We're obligated to intake and inbound the stuff when it comes in. And
The NMPD Pelican was on for $100 on Walmart, and I had just missed out on it.
Oh, that was sold here in Canada on Walmart?
Yeah.
I ended up getting it when Toys R Us was going down the tubes in the States for 80 US.
Wow.
Two NMPD Pelicans. I did not know that one blew up because it was just, again, another set that nobody was picking up. And everybody wanted the figure from that set. Was it a Mickey or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was.
And it's still everybody wants that set for what it is because it's so good. Like I thought it was just gonna be a good parts because I bought it for throwing it into the Call of Duty line. At the time, I thought it was like, this is just gonna be a police force, whatever. It looks like it's like military cops, and then it just that kind of started steamrolling into the Halo theme. More and more stuff started popping up that looked good, and wow, yeah. But two of those fresh in a case. That one of these days I'll bust out and take a look at it. But it's still goes well with the other stuff that Mega put out at the time.
I got the Vulture and the
Vulture's a good one.
Kodiak Siege Cannon for $40 when those were.
Oh, the Vulture is like high end. Like people want to buy that thing all the time now.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
Oh, it's definitely got a troop carrier feel to it with all the guns on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like that one too. I think I got that one used at some point, but I would have liked a boxed version of it. All right, let's build some more truck here.
It's funny about the CTF Warthog because that thing came with red figures, but I have the pack that had the blue figures to go with it.
The snow guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the CTF Warthog, I was just about to buy that, and then Walmart sold out on it.
They clearanced it and got rid of it. Yeah, because what they're doing now is they're just sending it to liquidators and getting it right out of the store.
Yeah. So yeah, that's one I wouldn't mind getting.
Oh, where is
See, in Toronto, and actually even at my local store, there's definitely people who are there every 1 or 2 days, taking one of everything off a shelf. They go over to the scan box, scan. Oh,
Just
came up
checking it.
cheap. Yeah. And then they leave it all at the scanner.
Oh,
And I talked to my local manager, and she
Oh.
goes, yeah, it's just horrible. Because because my workers are crying because they clean up that lane every day or every other day. And they used to think it was little kids. Like, no, it's the adults going in there looking for the cheap stuff.
Oh, Rick, talking about leaving stuff where they're not supposed to. People at Costco are terrible for that. They will literally drop a side of beef in the middle of the clothing aisle and leave it on the yeah. It's ridiculous. How nasty.
That's bad, but also Costco is so crowded and so big that I don't know.
Well, sometimes you cannot get back. I know when I used to go regularly, like once you've walked to the back and you've gone across the meat and you're starting to go down the veggies, you can't go back.
No.
You're committed to exiting, and it's laid out that way on purpose, right?
Oh yeah, they want to funnel you through there, right?
Yeah, I mean it sucks still, but at the same time, for Costco, sometimes I can't even blame them.
No, well they put through a ton of product, right? Can only imagine what they take back in refunds too. People bring stuff back all the time. I just saw somebody today take a couch back, and you could see the dirty hand, like the armrests and stuff. And you're sitting there going, did they just use it and then be like, yeah, I'm taking it back? And most likely they're going to take it back. Dirty, like dirty.
Oh, sometimes they'll take back stuff that people have had for years and it's been used and they've had no complaints about it. But because they got something new, it's like, well, I got to get rid of this. And then so they just return it to Costco.
Brutal.
So this is going back, let's see, 2010-ish. My wife had got a vacuum for her company, and she didn't have the receipt. She saw a new one there. And so it was legit bought from Costco, but went in there, and they took it back at the time, and she got a better one and money back, too. Like, her boss was so impressed.
Wow.
And that was 9 months later or something like that. Like, seriously, like, that was something else. And I wouldn't even walk in there with her. Like, I just stayed far enough away. Like, I was kind of embarrassed that they were even going to try that. And
yeah.
Rick, this is how Megan wants me to build my truck around her steering wheel. Check it out.
Hang on.
Oh, my God.
That's how they want me to build it.
Wow.
This is literally the build.
Wait. That looks like a realistic Ford. What? This is a Ford designer course
hilarious.
here.
This is
You're a Ford junior designer right now.
Wow.
It looks like in the movies, we're not going to make it. No, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. And then the entire car gets sliced in half.
The whole top comes right off. Let's go to 80s movies right there. What are you talking about? Oh, man, this is hilarious.
This is kind of making me want to go buy that stupid big Ferrari now. And that's Technic. And I don't want to build a giant Technic Ferrari.
Uh-oh.
Because I know I'm going to.
Don't fall for it, Rick. Don't fall for it.
But this is
what about that? There was a big Lego Ferrari that came out probably more than a decade ago.
It's the creator Ferrari, and it's, I don't know what it's worth now. It's worth a fortune, I'm guessing, probably like $1,000.
Yeah,
sealed. But the Technic one I think is $499. Beautiful set, but it's Technic, right? And I don't care how good the Technic cars are; they're still Technic, and it's not generally something that appeals to me.
I like Technic, but I also like Bionicle, so I'm probably biased on that one.
But that's a lot of. I mean, you're going to end up with like 1,000 push pins on that set. I mean,
I think the mini Technic stuff is actually pretty neat sometimes.
Well, I like the mechanical, especially like the construction stuff where there's some functionality, really cool stuff.
Yeah, like the little cranes and stuff.
I mean, that I could get into, but it really bothers me when they start doing all the gears and mechanisms, and then you make one little mistake, and you're like 500 steps in, and like you don't have a hope in hell of fixing
I can't get into the ones with the shifting gears and stuff. It's like how I can't even figure out why they even do that. Okay, that's a point where it gets a little ridiculous on how complicated it is.
For something that is going to be a display piece, you're going to put it up there. No one's ever going to see that.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's our little Ferrari pieces you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Earlier, I pulled
there's
them aside right away. It's like, and I only have 2 so far. I found those 2, and I've been turning the other ones around, and it's possible I've missed 1 or 2, but yeah, I'm happy to spot them. Boy, it's had a tiny print too.
Let's see the hood for a second. You're still working on it.
Yeah. I haven't even inserted the small logos yet.
I like the distance between those pieces. Or sorry, and the height on the roof. One of my favorite Lego Speed Champions is the Ford Bronco.
That new one that just came out?
Mm-hmm.
The rally one? Yeah.
Yep.
That looks really good. Rick showed me the other day. You have it there, Rick?
Oh, Jesus. I don't have a good camera angle anymore for this, do I?
No, but I could see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
There we go.
that is a nice one. Yeah.
I didn't think I would like the GT, but I do.
I like this. Right now, I don't know if I like that. But this I like.
The GT is better once it's built. Especially the sides of the back. Or the top of the back, I should say. Because there's certain slope pieces that fit in just perfectly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That could be a little bit, though. I'm going to build Speed Champs in numerical order. Just because, I don't know. Seems to
So
make
if you're
sense.
doing the Ferrari, then the next one would probably be
902, which is what's the blue one? And I can't see it. It's
McLaren Elba.
no, hang on, 900. Koenigsegg.
Yeah, because isn't it the Audi or the Nissan?
I don't have every set. I got 900, 902, 678. I can't see that. 903, which is a dual set. That's the Chevys, I think.
Yeah.
And that's probably just not all. Actually, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I still want to do new bricks. Imagine that. I got more Lego coming.
What? You know.
Big shock. I actually had one commenter, and I actually removed the comment. I shouldn't have. You buy this and that, and you should grow up. Like, hey, you know what? First,
What?
fuck you.
Are you
Second,
serious?
fuck you.
No.
And third,
The hell?
why are you being all jelly? Because I'm buying what I want to buy. I don't even smoke. I don't do drugs anymore.
Oh, my favorite comments are, a kid. My kid should be playing with those sets, but you decide to buy them. Like, yeah.
Someone played the
that
same
has
card
these
with me.
toys.
They literally said that to me. I said, "You're right. Maybe if you
Yeah.
And so I played the nasty card, and I said, you know what? Maybe if you had a real job, you could afford to buy your kid that stuff.
Ooh.
Boy, they went away some quick.
Yes.
And I felt ashamed for even saying that.
I wouldn't.
That's the thing. I don't go out of my way to pick those kinds of fights with people. And it's like, why are you hating on me because I'm doing something I enjoy with my money?
But my favorite part about that is it implies that you bought the toy and now the kid doesn't have any other choices to buy a toy. Like you bought all the toys in the world.
Yeah, all of them in the world. And even when I do some of my shelf clearing, I still don't usually take it all. When I go in after some of my big clearance item stuff, it's like I still tend not to take it all.
I could buy 2 of the same things and keep one in box. I don't because I don't want it. Also, I want to spend the money on something else instead. So
Yeah, Well, I mean, I'll buy some stuff for future flips just because there's a certain value to it. I know that'll occur later on, and
yeah, but
there's value.
if they have like 10, let's say 501st troop packs, I'm not gonna buy all 10.
No, I'd rather have a variety. I'd rather have, when I say I have 300, 350 in the backlog, that's my collection, not flips, not storage, not anything. That's the backlog for me to build. What I have in storage, that's a different deal.
So you remember you were asking about that chair, the Halo chair, and if it could fit a guy in there?
Mm-hmm.
If you had more than one chair, you could probably do two side by side. But the trunk itself is also open, so you could always carry a bunch of guys in the pickup, like Middle Eastern kind of like, let's go,
That is such a simplistic looking build.
Look at it. Yeah.
I'm looking at that. That's literally just bricks on bricks, right?
It's bricks on bricks all the way from the frame up. It's crazy. But
By the way, that's a good name for it. Bricks on bricks.
Bricks on
I
bricks.
bet Rick wants it to be that simple, but no, they just had to put all the small pieces in different angles.
Yeah, I'm gonna redo this with a bricks on bricks mentality. That's just gonna be 2x4s with some wheels.
Buy the Ferrari F40
and get a couple of slopes to put in the front. That would be a funny project.
Bricks
My
on bricks.
version of a speed champ.
Hey, you know what? It'd be a good challenge. You give everybody the exact same brick list and tell them make it and see what happens. No instructions, just make it. That'd be a good challenge.
Well, I used to like to take the small creator sets, the 3-in-1s, and whatever is like $12, $15 Canadian, and then we would do a monthly contest, build whatever you can, and I haven't done that in a long time because I like participating in those. I mean, I won the first couple I was involved in, and then when I started running them, I would still participate. I just wouldn't be a winner. I just like to put stuff out there. Sometimes it was intimidating to some other people, like, oh my God, Rick's pumping out all the stuff. But I would set like a limit of an hour per attempt and see what I can build in an hour. Because after an hour, there isn't much more you're going to do with 100 or 120 pieces. Like when you're limited to the set.
That reminds me of this 3-in-1.
Let's see. What is this? Thomas the Tank Engine?
That
was like a Lego train that you just build the one, but if you had 3 of the same ones, you could build 3 different sections for it.
There you go. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah.
And I bought this on clearance at Walmart, and they were about $4 each. So for $12, I got this whole train set.
Nice.
Lego actually had a small scale train that I never saw before, and I don't think it's new. My daughter saw it today. And she goes, is that new? I go, I don't think so. But she had such a, neat, it's not exo scale, but it's a small scale train. Didn't have a track, though, I noticed. It's like, that sucks. If it only had a track.
I should put this train against my small Christmas tree because I've never had a train on a Christmas tree before and thought about it, but nah. Just thought it'd be getting in the way of all the gifts and stuff.
I could easily get sucked into trains because I had a great model train set when I was a kid. A lot of fond memories.
I'm not into trains myself. I just bought that because it was on clearance and I thought it'd be kind of neat to build the whole set. Got a couple of train stuff, but they're mostly Transformers and other stuff. Probably a Hot Wheels or something.
Oh, Rick.
What happened?
More truck updates.
The windshield. Damn it.
Missing or broken?
Missing.
No.
Oh no.
And it's just a clear windshield. Like I could probably steal this off of a like John Deere set or something, but the damn.
You sure it's not stuck in the bags or?
No, I got the hood for it, like the top of the roof, but no windshield. Damn. Yeah, let's double check the bags. Nothing.
Oh, I see these stickered parts I gotta actually take off to try and line them up as good as Brian.
Well, that sucks.
Congratulations, you got a convertible Ford F-150.
Yeah.
Mr.
redneck.
Freeze's
It's
Freeze's
redneck.
Ford
You know
convertible.
what's
Yeah,
funny?
now you can put Mr. Freeze blasting from the windshield.
What's funny is that it's a clear windshield, and watch it just be sitting somewhere here, doing nothing.
Well, I told you those clear pieces. I know they're frosted, but
No, so the two rear windows are normal. The two little square two by two squares. So it's gonna be a clear windshield. I'm gonna have to see the parts. Yeah, it's just a clear windshield. Even in the
That's
picture.
starting to look more like a Chevelle now.
Yeah. Oh, buggers.
Well, you got to have a talk with this guy and go, listen, I could overlook the figure,
Yeah.
but you screwed me out of the windshield, buddy.
Yeah, all the pieces are here in my ass. What's funny is that the clear plastic is that frosty kind of opaque plastic in the grand scheme of things. So it's really not that like it looks in the picture. It doesn't look like the picture as much as you'd think. It's not like the clear see-through plastic.
Oh, no?
It's more kind of like, well, look at it. You can see that it just comes out white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd look different if you put a different light on it. I wonder if under a black light it would pop.
Oh, that'd be weird.
Sucks. Well, the Halo sword, you know that blue sword that you could get? That thing under a black light, you put that under a black light and that mother glows, just goes crazy.
Yeah, well,
really nice.
See the green ones they make too, or the purple.
They make a purple one? I'm talking about the Mega
all
Blocks.
The colors for energy swords.
But did you buy the Mega Blocks one? The Mega Constructs energy sword?
Yeah, they're all Mega Constructs.
And it has. You're talking about the little ones or the big one?
No, I got the big one, but I've also got the smaller ones.
Yeah. They have red, green, blue.
Red, green, blue.
What was the rare color? Purple?
Was there purple? Yeah, purple. Yeah. I think they also did they do pink as like a different one than red?
I'm not sure. I was gonna say that too, but I can't remember.
I believe I've got one of the because they had the active camo one. So I also have clear because
the clear one.
There was an active camo elite that came out one time ago.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, that's disappointing. No windshield. Wah wah.
That sucks.
Well, I can still finish it. It's just gonna be decapitated.
Gonna be a convertible.
Where? Let's see here. Might as well finish it because it's just that one piece that's off.
11, 7.
God, I hope I get that Banished Phantom at some point. I got the original.
The red, the newest one, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the price on it is screwed. Like 200 plus on Amazon or something, or
it was less than 200 at some point.
Yeah, it was when it first came out. The US price point, if you had ordered it through Amazon.ca, it would have came out to $180 Canadian or something like that. That was probably the best price we'd ever see it at. I don't think we're ever going to see it cheaper. It's just weird that they put them so expensive.
It's also weird that we've been getting so screwed when it comes to Halo sets as of recent.
Well, it depends on the retailer. That's what I've been told. It's if the retailer doesn't order it, it never gets made. If the retailers do the exclusive, then they get exclusive rights. So Toys R Us is the only exclusive for those Halo sets. Mega had the Pelican prior to the new run of it, but they haven't really been putting anything on their website. Rick, you were looking at some, weren't you, for the Pelican? Where'd you get yours? The Walmart one?
Yeah, because I got the discount they had plus my discount. So,
so that was already on their books from last year. So they probably just kept them coming.
Yeah, that was the set that I said I'm not going to skip out on that.
I waited, and I wasn't terribly interested in it because I kept telling myself, "Don't buy any more Halo sets. Stick with the Warthogs." But it's like I end up getting like every Infinite set just because of the discounts, and clearances I found. It's like
They were so
fine, I
convenient
became
to
a
get.
Halo collector. Well, they were such a good deal. It's like, how can I not buy it?
Mm-hmm.
The building box.
Yeah, in the building box. Yep.
I don't normally go for the really expensive toys too often. So when I saw the Pelican, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. That's probably the most I paid for a Halo set.
How would it come out to? Like $200?
It was
150?
200, but I also got it on the discount for 150.
That's good. Yeah, that's you get. I always look at the piece count to really make it worthwhile. So what's the Pelican there piece count on the box? Do you have it handy?
I want to say 2000, 2016. I want to
Yeah. So
say.
as long as you're paying under that price point, I find that it's always a good deal compared to what you get, like piece count.
Yeah.
Even in the smaller sets, it's down as low as like 150 pieces. If it's under $10, you're getting a good deal on that for what it
I,
is.
I think the most I've paid for any toy was 250.
Oh, Rick, remember the one I got that you want?
Oh my goodness, I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
I miss those days where I thought I was more sensible than I am now. It's like, oh, I'll never spend this much money
Until you must have.
Oh,
Until
God.
you must have. Right?
Yeah.
Oh man. I had to do it to close out my collection. That Ford Enter Dawn set was just a must have.
Oh
Like
my god.
dude, I'm telling you right now, a local guy had it sitting in his closet since Toys R Us days. And I'm
Wow.
like, do you need it? Do you want it? Do you need to just get it? So the guy was, trying to figure out his pricing. I'm like, don't worry, just call me when you're ready to sell. And then he did. 3-4 months later, he's like, hey, are you still looking into buying that set? So I got the drop ship, the big one with the 2 arms to it. What was the other one? The Infinity and the Ford Enter Dawn for whatever price it came out to be. And I'm like, I can't complain because I'm never going to see this
The
thing.
Spirit drop shit.
Spirit, that's it. The Spirit Covenant, right?
Yeah, I wanted to get that.
Those 3 together as a combo deal, I'm like, yes, I will take all of them. I don't care. Because even the Infinity is weird. That one's reselling for like $500-$600 because nobody picked it up at the time when it was like 150, 180, and they all pooched the dog on that one because supply dried up, and everybody wants to get them. So it's really weird. But it's funny because now they're not doing any of the big sets. Really, what was the last big signature set that they put out?
As far as signature set,
Like a big box set, but they don't really go that high. What was the last big box set that they put out?
it was probably the Covenant dropship. Oh no, not
Grayskull
the
and
one that
Snake
looks like Forward Unto Dawn, but it's not
the Infinity.
that. It was the Infinity. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the headlamps? I tried to do my best. I did pretty good.
Oh, that's good, Rick. Yeah,
that's
good.
Fun.
I brought them as close together as I reasonably could.
So the nose badge.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I said the nose badge. Is that all printed?
No.
That's a sticker? Okay. Oh, too bad.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Same for the horse on the trunk?
Sorry?
The horse on the trunk, is that the same? Printed?
The trunk is a sticker.
Sticker.
Oh. Print on the side near the mirror. I did do a good job so that the windscreen.
Yeah, I did the same with mine.
I tried to get it as close as I could, so it should look okay. See, on the box, you can't even tell, but, if you look at the actual car, you see, oh, yeah, there's the sharpness of the glass. And it's like, okay, I'm going to try and get it that close then.
But do you now know what I was talking about with the hood, with everything being just slightly taller?
Yeah. One. 2 of these. And hopefully no more stickers, right?
Yep, no more stickers. You should be done with them.
Nice. And this will be great, and a nice big black strip in case I need it for something. Because I'm always making my own little stickers for shit.
Even like the little gap on the side right here. What they were able to do with that, just the shaping on that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's okay.
And how that goes through to the back too as well.
I watch a podcast, a YouTube channel called Daily Driven Exotics. These guys are Canadian.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I love those guys. Dave and Damon. I'm watching them spend stupid money. What am I missing? I'm missing.
I find that funny that people will complain, well, you shouldn't buy a toy that's over $100. And it's like, well, one, I'm an adult, and two, that's just the
Adult
market
money.
nowadays.
Yes. Adult money.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Suck it.
Exactly.
I would never spend that kind of money. I guarantee, though, if you take a look, they spend money on something you think is totally stupid.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even get my purse on bargain. And it's like, well, who cares if you got it on bargain? I would prefer you got it on bargain. That means you didn't waste as much money on it.
Yeah. There's definitely stuff I want day one, but that's just so I'm not stressing over, am I going to get it? Am I going to miss it?
Exactly, yeah.
And then other stuff that maybe I'm on the fence about, well, I'm an impulse buyer, so if I don't get it right away, then I definitely want to wait for a deal.
Mm-hmm. And you guys got to make sure you get it before you miss out too, right?
Yeah, because I have paid that tax, and it's like I don't like to.
Oh, I wish, you know what, Rick, some things would be good to pay the tax. What about the shit you just can't get anymore? Like it's just gone. You miss it and it's poof, gone.
Well, it's like, I'm looking for mega blocks Smurfs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Rare. I don't want it, and I know it's not going to be a great build, so it's like, this sucks because I'm going to spend money. I don't want it used because I don't want to have to try and fix it. And it's just already getting frustrating. But I do want it because I you know what? I love Smurfs. I grew up on that cartoon. I had all kinds of the stupid little rubber guys. So,
you were talking about all the space sets that you were getting from the old ones and all the Warthogs. I've always wanted to get all they're called the Toas from Bionicle, and they're like the original 6 sets that came out. And it took me about 18 years to finally get them all. And
wow.
Man, I'm so happy to have them all.
So I've had a few times where, I get that white whale, like, Dan helped me get the hovercraft.
Yeah,
that was a big deal. I mean, how many years have I been trying to get a sealed in box, new? And while this was an open box, everything else was sealed. Everything, it's all there. Clearly, they were intimidated. They wanted to look at the manual, and they were very intimidated by the size of that boat.
Well, I got the same story.
When you're chasing, those white whale kind of sets, like you're on that high, and then it's kind of like that drop afterwards. Like, where am I going to get that feeling again? What's that next one? Because it's an addiction for sure.
It's not even just white whale. It's the fact that to have all 6 of them now.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Don't forget our genes. We were hunter gatherers, right? Yeah. We want the hunt. We want to find the goal.
Yeah.
One of those sets was missing a piece, and I could not complete it until I found the part. So that took about 15 years for me to build a set. That's probably the longest I ever took to build.
15 years. That's an incredible search. And where'd you get the part?
There's a toy shop that's about a half hour away, and we went there, and they had bulk bins of Lego parts and Bionicle parts as like a separate thing.
Okay.
And took a couple of trips, but they finally had it. What's funny is that it's not a rare piece, and then ever since I found it, because it took so many trips, going back there, and I kept searching and searching, and no, they just hadn't had any luck. By the time I finally found it, every other time I would go there, they had like one or two of the same piece now. But
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
what's also funny is that I found most of a Bionicle in those bulk bins, and so I was like, man, I should see if I can actually build the set. I was missing 3 parts. The next time I went there, I found the 3 parts.
Damn.
Hey, Rick.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Freeze's truck.
So there's the missing windshield. What a joke. This is nothing that I expected to look like.
Oh my god.
Like, it's just brick on brick. That's it.
Yeah.
That does look like it lights up.
This is like donuts on a real truck. Like, wow.
Those are tiny.
They're tiny. Like, this shouldn't be. I'm gonna stick a Warthog tire on this and see how it ends up being, because nobody drives around with a truck like with little tiny wheels like that.
Man, I would almost stick on the Arctic Wolverine tires.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, something thick, because it's the same connection point. What do you have one handy there to see the tire tread on it? Oh, this is terrible. Terrible.
Oh god, the Mammoth tires would be incredible.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I know. Brick, that looks good.
Yeah,
Looks
I'm
really
liking
good. That to me is better Lego design than the blocky crap that usually we get. That looks really good.
No, this, I mean, okay, so like this is my first 8 wide. I'm sold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got this Lego 6 wide, and this is cool.
But 8 wide, yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's good there.
Oh, that was my first Speed Champions.
Yeah, and it's nice, but that's better.
Well, that's what you're talking about, NASCAR versus F1, right?
Yeah.
I hope they do another Camaro.
Yeah. No, I mean, that'd be awesome. Let's get these wheels on.
Oh, the Razorback tires would be good on that.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I have one of the original. I have this one here, but.
Oh, you guys show them what you did with the tires. You took tires from one set and put it on something else.
Oh, you're talking about
the Warthog Rally.
I took the Purple Passion white walls and threw it on the Arctic Halo Warthog, the original white one. It looked hilarious because it matched.
I love that.
But it was hilarious.
I'm gonna get one of those big Hot Wheels ones.
I just built that Passion last night.
Yeah, do you have it there still?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the cars are on my desk pretty much.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's just lowrider awesome.
As a Hot Wheels fan, I
this is weird. Look at the wheelbases though. That's a little weird to me. But
as a big Hot Wheels fan, I
can't stand those headlights though. They just slapped on the.
That's
so
look
bad.
in the back. If they would have taken the speaker piece,
okay,
I don't
let's see.
know if it'll show in the light.
Yeah. The round ones.
Circle,
yes.
Yeah,
they have clear versions of that on the underside. Go pick up a Halo vehicle that has no wheels, and they have those white pieces clear underneath.
Yeah.
Pick up a Mongoose and put those wheels on them.
That'd be pretty funny.
All right. So you said 5 stars. So we're going, and that's what the box has anyway. So we're going 5.
I'll be right back.
Well, I'll tell you what's cool about building all these. I'm going to have lots of wheel caps.
Yeah.
Because every set's got
extra. They all come with extras?
Well, you get 2 versions, so it's like, okay.
Does that spin?
No, it's spinning on my desk. That's all.
Oh, that's my.
How cool would that have been if they were spinning?
I know. That'd be hilarious.
That's it. Let's see. No, that is a great build.
I like that car. So here we go, Rick. One last time to look at this ridiculousness.
Full screen.
It fits. It actually locks in too at the back. But anyway, there's the non-windscreen version of that set. Wow, disappointing.
Oh, dude, and this rolls even better.
Let's see.
So this is the best rolling one yet.
That's a nice. That's nice. Holy cow!
It's
And
rolling so
is
quick.
that still available in store or?
I'm pretty sure you can
so?
still find it. Might be a little. No, actually, I think you can still find it. It
I
wasn't
still
that
find
long ago when I picked it up.
Yeah. All right. Look at that. We both finished at the same time. Awesome.
Yeah.
Technically, you actually finished your build.
Yeah. I actually finished, and no major mistakes that I can determine.
No, looks
And
good.
what's left over is all the typical spares. I might. Let's see.
And Rick, at the end of the day, it is a world builder's set, so it typical you can't get much detail and much finesse out of that.
Yeah.
I said
Here's a nice one.
let's see what you got there.
Oh.
Oh, look at that drag racer! Holy, wow,
Now, see, I keep thinking I have it.
wow! Look at
And
that.
do you know the set number of that?
No.
Is it
No.
the tail number there?
It's the Dodge 2-pack that came out
Actually,
last year.
I could search Mopar. Let's see.
That is nice, though. That actually looks decent.
Because I know Mopar was in the set name. I'm not seeing it in my collection.
Alright.
So that's one of the 2-packs I don't have.
I love the rubber cord that goes through the turret.
Yeah.
thing.
Ooh. Nice. So will you leave that on display like that, or will you loosen the tension on the rubber cord?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'm not gonna
Like,
use it for anything else.
When I do the X-Wings, because they all have rubber bands in them, like I'll build it, show it the way it's intended, and then I'll take the bands off when I put it on display. Because I don't want them to stretch any more than necessary, just to try and get a little more life out of them.
Yeah.
And I always buy extra, like with the Legos, I'm always buying extra rubber band packs, just so when I do have to fix it someday, I can. Put his hairpiece in there.
Oh my gosh, that's even better.
Oh,
So,
that's-
what sets are on par with this this Ferrari? What sets are like that? That
Well-
aren't junk, right?
There's
Well, I
a
mean-
Lotus FJ.
Koenigsegg. Oh wow. look at that.
Koenigsegg Jesco is a good one.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Keep my eyes open for these guys.
the Lotus.
The Lotus.
Lotus.
Oh, I saw this one. Yeah. That's
I
I don't
love-
like the color. I don't like the color, but apparently that's important
the color.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a couple.
That's
I love
one.
that's the one
that's
you
one
have.
you should build. I love the Toyota Supra.
Let's see what else is got
And,
here.
the Lamborghini.
Oh, look at that.
This one in the
The
Ferrari.
80s
This is what
version.
sold me. Yeah, and the hubs. Look at those hubs.
And look at that. He's got the Rome in the background as the picture. Look at these guys.
Oh yeah.
Trick
Oh
it.
no, the box
That's
art
Rome.
is sweet.
Like that's actually a picture.
Hey Eileen, how you doing? Yes, we're trying.
You know
to
what's cool
behave.
about the Koenigsegg is not only does it have the hatchet for the mill there, but it's got
Yeah.
the Danish flag built into it.
Oh, cool.
Really?
As you're building the set, you'll notice.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got a good set of exotic cars here, Rick.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
the thing is, what turned me off at a long time was seeing the rally cars and speed champs and seeing the millions of stickers. But like I said, I do follow daily driven exotics. So some of these, like, oh, I know some of these cars. Like, this is pretty cool. And so, yeah, I'm going to build them all. It's just going to take time. Actually, I should put them back in the order.
Yeah, the Koenigsegg Jesco is one of my favorites as well.
Is there any more in this range that you guys don't have?
There's a couple 2-packs that I'm still grabbing.
Most of what came out before 2019, and then I'm still trying to update what's out this year, but it's just the 2-packs and then the 007 car.
Oh, they made one.
Yeah,
the
the
old
Aston
school?
Martin.
The
Aston
Aston
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
And then it's got a little James Bond.
I don't
in it.
think I'm going to chase any 6 wides. unless Brian shows me something I can't live without. But I'm probably
No, you basically got the main ones.
I think I got I pretty much think I got the ones I'm gonna be interested in.
No way. Are you serious? You just dump it in there?
Oh, the
This is all
spares
your-
for
Yeah.
Lego? For
Yeah.
Lego? Yeah, spares go in here. For
That's
every
I
other
thought you were going to drink that.
wouldn't it be for every other manufacturer,
Yeah.
then I will do this.
Yeah.
And I'll mark what it is.
And for Lego, it doesn't matter. You just dump it in?
Lego goes into this.
Interesting.
Just
How
because
tall?
it's there's no guesswork. Lego is Lego. The colors are consistent.
The colors are
Lego,
consistent.
I'll never be able to match them up, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's hilarious.
yep. Oh yeah, there's a spare from a set.
I need to get the two-pack of
The
Aston
TARDIS
Martins.
store, Doctor Who.
Oh, the Doctor Who. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got a few odd things in here that are not just spares, but it's pretty much just spares.
I need to get the two-pack Aston Martins, the two-pack Mercedes, and then
Oh, that's a good one. Is that the F1 with the other race car, like the road version?
yes.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah.
I
And
tell
Rick,
you,
what?
this Ferrari is definitely gonna make my life more expensive because now it's like, oh,
Well, Ferraris were the first big series for speed champions. I had
well, I want to hunt down.
So
There's
many.
like a car transport Ferrari set.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones they did. That was
Yeah, and that's
big
a
thing.
licensed set, and I really want to try and get my hands on that.
Like, does it have the semi in it, or is it a like?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a semi. Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
nice.
semi and F1 racer, I believe.
Nice. Well, there you go, Rick. That looks great.
You did it.
That's a beautiful set.
Simple, compact.
I mean, the louvered kind of windows in the back. I mean, like those gaps you were mentioning. That's the intake. Like, just beautiful. I don't need things to be studless to look good, but that looks good.
No, that one definitely doesn't give me Lego vibes. That took an extra little bit of design.
And
You know
I like
what
the
I
fact I could put my sticker, and it's even inset a bit. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I love about the Countach, by the way, is the fact that the headlights have the stickers behind it.
No
Oh,
way.
dude! Wait, put that back
It's
on.
actually frosty.
Oh man,
Nice.
that is a cool way. Oh, that is so smart.
Sorry to spoil it, but I'm like,
Oh no, that's cool. That is really cool. Okay, where's my? Now we're gonna see if I screw up my lights. Because every time I do this, it screws up my lights.
turntable.
What's funny in your picture, Rick, the selfie one, it's orangey, and in your right-hand camera,
Yeah, because I told you the creative
Yeah.
camera is okay for $50.
look at that.
But,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Way different.
oh, the Logitech reproduces colors a lot better, and
That's
and I also have more control over it.
Congrats! Now you have a car show.
Yeah.
Soon you have a yearly car show. Wait, this is going. Looks good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. And what's
How's
the? Go ahead.
I wonder how they're going to do the Pagani. It is such a distinct design, and how's that going to be translated into Lego?
Is it meant to be? Is it coming?
Yeah.
So they'll probably just, mold a bunch of unique pieces, because you got the wheel wells that have to be a certain, curve to them. The front end has to be curvy.
Yeah, the front end is what I'm wondering.
It'd be hard to
Such
do.
such a distinct design with little details.
Yeah. All right, boys.
Okay, he's blowing me up here on my phone. Beep, beep. Showing off something in the group chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
This was fun. I don't know what I'm going to build tomorrow, but it's going to be something big.
A big one.
Yeah, it'll be a big set.
Lego, or it has to be a car. You're on the car theme.
It could be. It's probably going to be Lego. Could be the DeLorean, or it could be,
Oh wow.
or even the Technic Jeep.
Oh, the Wrangler. Yeah,
Ooh,
that'd be fun. That'd be a
Yeah,
good
the
one.
Rubicon. Yeah, Rubicon.
That'd be a cool one.
Yeah.
You haven't done Technique in a long time. Or Technic.
No, the last Technic one I did. Wow. What was the last Technic one I did? Maybe even the Mack truck. And that was
Before.
brutal. And I built that thing twice. I did the garbage truck, and then I did the final, which was the main build. I wanted the value of building it both ways, and I hated it. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that again with a Technic build. That was just...
It's crazy. How are the instructions for Technic? Are they decent?
They're fine. It's just... It's Technic.
Tedious, and
Yeah.
you have to have everything aligned properly so it can move, right?
You know, when it works, it's great. But if you have a mistake, especially with gearing,
Oh, wow.
it's so hard to take them apart to fix the
I want to get the rest of the monster trucks though.
There was a 4-pack at
wait,
Costco.
The monster trucks in what? The Mega?
Yeah.
No, the Lego one, right?
Yep.
Oh, you got to some. Whoa, number 4. Where'd you get those from?
A friend got it for me, and I bought them from him, and I got all 6 of them.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen those things in a long time.
Yeah, I never saw them in stores, so.
I don't know who's buying these things. And it just doesn't make sense that no retailer is carrying them.
I'm in the wrong hobby to be an environmentalist, I tell you. All this paper.
So that's all trash, Rick? Are you trashing the boxes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That'll be gone by the end of it. I've got like the last 6 builds of boxes, and they're all going bye-bye. I don't keep any of them knocked down anymore. It's not worth it.
Yeah, it just takes up
I'm
time
just
space.
selling these, and it's like, no. And the manuals I put in the corner until I get sick of looking at them, and then I'll file them away in a drawer here or a drawer here. I got lots of room since I did all the teardowns a couple months ago.
So you just file them by set number, right? That's it?
No, not even that. What I'll do is actually I file them by the size of the books. As funny as that sounds.
The size, yeah.
Because if you do them, you know, I mean, with the Speed Champs, they're all kind of the same size manual anyway. It's not a big deal. But with all the different builds I do over the years, if I try, like, especially with Star Wars, that was horrible. Because if you do 6 sets in a row numerically, they're all different size manuals. You put them in a folder or something, it's just a mess. But if I put them by physical size, there's a lot of efficiencies I can get. And for storage, it worked pretty good.
Man, I should live stream my build for the Lego Optimus Prime.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Yeah. Did you get that, Rick?
Yeah. But I'm probably going to wait till the end of all my car builds because I'm going to cheat and call that an automobile build, right?
2 in 1, yeah.
That and I also have robots and mechs to build, so maybe that'll be my crossover into doing the robots.
Wait a minute, does that set actually transform at all, or do you have to rebuild it? And it does.
Nope, it transforms.
It transforms.
Oh.
Yeah, it's slow and tedious apparently, but
Not really. It's very simple.
Really? Well,
so the shoulders, arms.
People tell me it's like finicky, but it's Lego. It's what I expect, right?
I've had the torso fall off a couple of times, but other than that,
there it is, right there. There's the transforming photos.
Yeah.
Wow, just like that, eh?
See, Brian, my mindset is if I'm going to build and I'm going to sit at this desk anyway, I'm going to turn on a camera.
For sure. How many pieces is that?
big box.
1,500 plus.
I'll take you a good part
Now,
of it.
China, which I assume is a lift of a rebrickable design, there's the trailer that transforms. And you could add it to the set.
Cool.
And I've been very tempted to buy a second one of these for my collection so I could have the truck in Prime, but I don't know. Someone said I should build them as a black set, take the instructions, build it like a black Prime.
That'll be the Nemesis Prime, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or Scourge.
Or the Scourge one, yeah. Usually he has turquoise in his colors, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks so
Be
good.
Interesting. So you can find all those red pieces in black?
Oh, I don't see any unique parts here except for his head. And even then, Brian, you built this, right?
Yeah, it's pretty typical parts. The only new stuff that I found was the chrome parts. It's like, it's chrome. You're not gonna replace it for a black Optimus. Pretty much gonna use the same pieces. So. Oh wait, no. I think there was one unique. Oh no, it was the mouth plate that was a new piece.
Yeah, but I'm also not beyond fabricating something.
Yeah.
Whether it's
also at the
plastic
same
or
time,
plasticine, whatever.
the Autobot badges on the shoulders, those aren't stickers.
Oh, the prints?
They're prints.
Okay.
And it's got 3 of them.
Now you're talking.
Well, I've ordered from Allie some very nice decals for my buddy, so that's something else it's not beyond me to do that again.
It's got very few stickers. Most of it is the legs, the thighs, the stickers on that, and then I think just a couple of other small things. Most of it, I think you're going to be surprised how much is a print.
Cool.
The eyes are a print. But
what does that one go for? The Lego guy, the Optimus.
I don't remember now.
I think it's
200.
But that was a launch day. I didn't even, like. That was midnight launch, like click, like not even playing, because I spent over a year trying to get the Chinese one that I wanted and I couldn't get it 3 or 4 times. Like, it's funny to spend all that time.
Discount.
Sorry,
I got mine on a discount.
Oh, even better.
That's good.
Even better.
All right, boys. I gotta go. I gotta run.
Yeah, me too.
Well, this is like 6 hours of building today or something.
That was good.
I'm good. Thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. We'll look forward to your review on that car.
Oh, if I review it, I don't know.
your
For me to review Lego stuff, like there's a million guys doing Lego. So
the reason why I don't review them is because I don't know all the names and someone's going to get picky about it. And it's like, well, I don't care. It's a car. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Red,
no,
that's my red car.
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was red.
This car is red. I like red.
I like red. Take it easy, guys.
All right, guys. Good night.
Peace.